At the edge of Brazil's Pantanal, the dry season turns every day into a test. For this lowland tapir, the danger is tiny but relentless. Ticks gather behind his ears, along his neck, and beneath the folds of his skin. Every bite burns. Every movement brings another wave of irritation. He drives his shoulder against rough bark, making the whole tree tremble. When scratching fails, he lowers his heavy body into the mud. The cool coating soothes him, but it cannot reach every parasite. Within minutes, the torment begins again. From a dead branch, a yellow-headed caracara has watched every desperate movement. To the tapir, it is a hunter. To the bird, he is an opportunity. The caracara drops to the bank, keeping a careful distance. One sudden charge could end the encounter, so every step is measured. But the exhausted tapir lowers his head and chooses not to run. The bird hops onto his broad back. Then the tapir folds his legs and becomes perfectly still. The first careful pecks search behind the ear, where ticks hide deepest. A hooked beak grips one swollen parasite and pulls it cleanly free. For the caracara, each tick is an effortless mouthful of protein. For the tapir, every precise pluck removes another point of pain. The bird works across the head and neck, the areas most often offered to cleaners. The tapir's eyes close. Fear slowly gives way to relief. Sharp claws stand on vulnerable skin, yet the massive animal no longer flinches. He turns slightly, exposing the softer skin along his belly. The caracara follows, searching the abdomen and inner foreleg with patient precision. Then it moves toward the hindquarters and the base of the tail. This strange trust has one rule: remain still. And let the cleaner work. After one final inspection, the bird steps down. The feast is over. The tapir rises without immediately scratching and walks back toward the shallows. The parasites are not gone forever. In this wetland, they will return. But so will the caracara, drawn back by the same ancient bargain. One receives a meal, the other earns a few precious hours of peace.